I want to get your voice exposed, not letting the production be the reason why we're not creating content.
You're really challenging me. Oh man. You want me to sing it right now? We're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There she is.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. And thank you so much for having me on, Evan. This is so cool.
So Stephanie messaged me, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Something like that. And she's like, I got a new song that just came out. It's called Believe. Check it out. And I didn't know Stephanie, at all before Monday.
Nope.
And she messaged me, and I took a listen. And right from the beginning, I listened to the IG one first. Like, oh, this is such a good song. I added it to my playlist. Anyway, so I said, can you come on and do a live performance, a live version of it? And she said yes. So let's hear your version of Believe.
Okay. You want me to sing it right now? We're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on. This is Believe. When it feels so far away, that dream, that prophecy, you see, when you know the glorious stories of old, and you wonder when your story will be told. Believe, 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 when it feels like life or death, you long for them. When all your hope lies in love and saving grace, to help you run this race and see God's face. Believe, believe, believe. Believe, believe, believe. Believe, believe. When you feel defenseless on this road, you've got to know you're not alone. When you feel that there's so much farther to go, with faith you carry on. And when you feel you're far away, nothing can separate you from the Lord. So you've gotta believe, believe, believe. Believe, 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 oh believe, believe, oh believe, 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 oh believe.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephanie in the house. I love that.
Thank you.
I don't know. How would you describe your style? Like, 'cause that's such a mix of things. What would you call that?
I definitely have a very eclectic like range of influences, but I would say my style, it's so hard to describe, but it's like a soulful folk
Yeah.
pop mix. Like, yeah.
Yeah. It sounded like, I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this is like going to be a folk song because just from but then your voice comes on like, oh, wow, what is this? This is different. I love it. So, I mean, this is for anybody watching. So you can go check out Stephanie on her Instagram and get it there, or YouTube. But if you look at I have a Believe playlist that I listen to, like the music I listen to every day. And right now, it's the #1 song on my Believe playlist. You can go check that out as well. So tell us. I mean, I know zero about you apart from you had an awesome song. So what's the backstory? Where are you from? How'd you get into singing? All of it.
Well, I grew up singing my whole life. I grew up singing in the church and church choirs and worship teams. And I actually was always supported by my family in singing. But, just to make sure that I, had a really good education and everything, I actually studied accounting at USC. And I even got my CPA license. I worked in consulting, but music has just been a way for me to process my journey and to push through, so many things in my life. And I've started writing a lot, especially in college. And so I actually took a big leap, and I'm sure it's videos like your YouTube channel that just give you that extra courage to do kind of, big things. But I actually took a leap to really start recording and releasing my music after having a pretty extensive corporate career. So, yeah.
Is this your first song that you put out?
I just started releasing music this year. This is my 5th song. I've been doing one a month so far in 2020.
Okay, cool. And where are you from? Where's home?
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, and I'm Nigerian American.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And you live in LA now?
I know. I'm currently in the Chicago area. But yeah, I'm born and raised in LA. I've been there for most of my life, probably going back eventually. So.
Got it. So, and is this now the thing that you're trying to make your full-time thing?
It's definitely something that I really want to honor. Like, obviously, I guess, I have a lot of different skill sets. I've got the accounting, the business, consulting, and I do really like just helping leaders achieve their goals. That's one thing I really love about consulting. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of doing music and really bringing all of me to the world. So I plan on just releasing as much music as I possibly can in my life. So, yeah.
And is that the goal, like once a month for the year?
I would love to. I have a couple other in the works right now, and I have so many songs. So I could never run out of songs to release for the next 3 years probably. So hopefully one a month this year. That'd be awesome.
So what's the, if you got so many songs, what's the delay in getting them out? Just the production and putting them together?
Yeah, just it takes time just to make sure it's written the way you want, blocked in stone, and then putting together a good team. I have an amazing producer who helped me with Believe. He's in the Boston area. Yeah. And now that I'm here, also just looking for teammates here and just really making sure you're giving the song the best it can. And there's a lot of pieces, which is why it took me so long to finally do it. But once you get going, it's a huge learning curve, but, you can definitely release music. Just take some time. And
yeah. Are you, I mean, I want you to win, right? I mean, I listen to it like, this is great, not just because it's about Believe, but what a voice and what a mix of styles together. And I like folk stuff, but then the soul stuff, it's great. I'm wondering though if you could even on some of them lower the production value just to get it out there. Like the live concert that you just did was great. And you had the music going. I didn't know what to expect either. I didn't know how I was gonna go. Like, is she just gonna acapella it? Is she gonna put the sound check on behind? And it was great. But live. But it was beautiful and wonderful. And I wonder if even just doing acapella from your home or from the phone using IG stories or IG posts. And then you have your once a month big drop that's heavily produced and got the background singers and all the stuff that you did to make that song beautiful. Have you thought about it?
I have heard people say that you can release a song in so many ways. It doesn't have to be the final version. You can just share a song that's upcoming, just play it on guitar and You know, I haven't really done that though, and I think that's a really cool idea, and I need to explore that. In fact, I'm taking notes because I'm talking to Evan Carmichael.
Yeah.
So,
So what's the limit? Like, what's the holdup? So people suggested it to you. You've already kind of thought about it a little bit. Why not? What's the story in your head?
wait, so like, why haven't I performed?
Why haven't you done more just non-fully produced songs?
I do. I have some covers on YouTube. I have a very small YouTube channel. Hopefully, it's growing. So I've done some covers, but you know, I think I've just been so focused. Like the learning curve to just start releasing music as an independent artist, it was so high for me. So I had so much to learn, and I was just trying to keep up with a once a month release schedule. But now that I'm starting to get the hang of it, you're inspiring me, Evan, and I think I might just, you know, just share some of the other songs I have. They're not done yet, but they will be, and at least people can just hear how they are raw. I think that's a cool idea. You're challenging me.
Do you like covers? Do you like doing covers?
Oh, I love doing covers. There's just so many amazing songs, and I love just interpreting a song a certain way and just
Okay, so what's a song that you've taken that you put in your own style?
I did this song. Okay, don't laugh at me. I love The Fray. I really like The Fray, and they have this song called Be Still.
Okay.
And I did that. I think that's on my Instagram. And then I also did Alicia Cara, Scars to Your Beautiful. I did my own kind of take on that, and that's also on Instagram.
Is The Fray the guys who go, the lost and insecure, you found me? Those guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's my singing voice. Fantastic there, right?
That's great.
No, I think like taking something and then making it your own is like you have enough of a voice to win just off of doing a regular cover. Like if you took whoever you liked, whoever artist that you liked, and just did it like them, it's already a beautiful enough voice to just do even an acapella. Or mix it with the soundtrack without having it be some giant production. But I think where you could really crush is you add that folk soul to a non-folk soul song, right? Something that's on your playlist that would seem weird, but then you add folk soul to it, right? I mean, I don't know what else is on your playlist, but you take big songs. You take like, I'm curious what your take on Lose Yourself is.
That would be cool.
Right? I'm curious what your take on like a Celine Dion song is, or anything, right? That is not inside your genre. Take a Disney song. Like take something that for whatever reason you just mess with. Like you like it. You already like the song. It's not like trying to find or force it, but you already like the song, and then you just do it. You slow it down and you speed it up. Like you do it in your way.
Yeah.
Even without a background track, just pure a cappella.
Yeah, or just a guitar.
Yeah, if you can, like, can you go? How long does it take you to actually process? Like, what's the song that you mess with that is nowhere near folk soul?
I mean, I would say, I mean, I guess like that the Fray song. It's like I think it has a little bit, but it's definitely not really like a soul song, but the way I sing it, I definitely added like a soul like twist to it. So, yeah.
Is it a big song? Like, I don't know if I'm not deep into music. Is that a popular song from them?
It's not the one people know of them. I feel like people know some of their like really big hits, but it's one of their like more like I don't know. I feel like people don't know it as much, but. Yeah.
But so what's something that people do know, but that you also like too?
So like a non-soul song?
Yeah, something that if you were to sing it, it'd be very different. Like you have your own interpretation of the song.
I don't know. So you're saying like a non-soul song that I could sing, that I could bring soul into.
I think you'll crush any soul song. I think you'll just crush it. I think it'll be beautiful, but you'll sing it almost like them, almost like the original. You might have your own little twists and turns to it, but because it's already a soul song, you'll sing in the same cadence and style, and there's room to play with. But I think if you took something that was not soul at all and turned it soul, that's where it gets wild.
I have to sit and think, but I like your ideas, and I'll have to try it. I haven't done a cover in a while, so I'll have to check it out. I'll have to like come up with something.
this is a secret for, like, if you want to actually emerge, like, I think you got the talent. I think going once a month with a big production is just going to take so long for you to actually get to where you want to be. I think it depends how quickly you can come up with them. Like the original songs and all that, and you've written them, but the production and all that, great. Like once a month is actually great cadence for original stuff. But to show either behind the scenes of what you're working on or hums or bars of some of the things you've got, but then I don't know if you could even do like a video. Like if you could take how long it takes you to get something. Like what's your favorite Disney song of all time?
Oh man, I grew up on Disney. I mean,
like Lion King or Little Mermaid or Aladdin or I Can Show You the World. Like what's the...
I love Colors of the Wind.
Colors of the Wind? What is that?
Pocahontas.
Okay, I never saw Pocahontas.
What? Wow.
I was in it was like just after my time? I don't know. I'm thinking I was like Little Mermaid, Lion King that year. Okay, so Pocahontas, is that like the big song from Pocahontas?
Colors of the Wind, yeah, that was
okay.
Fun. So I could do that. I haven't done that. You're challenging me, Evan. I should have known I would come on here and get challenged.
So, okay, but like take that song, Colors of the Wind is what it's called?
Yeah.
Colors of the Wind. Could you, I mean, you maybe know most of it, but you'd have to kind of remember what the actual lyrics were on some of them, or do you like have all the lyrics down, you know it?
I would have to refresh my lyrics on that.
Okay, but like you can read them and you can look up Google and quickly find the lyrics. How quickly can you pick it up on the guitar to actually get
I could do it in a day. You're really challenging me. Oh man. At least maybe start with once a week.
Well, like Disney songs are usually pretty simple, right? For chords. Yeah. It's not like some crazy, you're not doing Led Zeppelin or like Eric Clapton or some crazy thing, right? You know, like you're just going right in. It's super easy chords. I want to get your voice exposed, and not letting the production be the reason why we're not creating content, right? So if it takes you too long to get the chord progression on the guitar, ditch the guitar and just sing it.
Do it a cappella. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel convicted.
Let's hear the main chorus. Give us the main chorus of the Pocahontas. I already thought this. Colors of the Wind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll sing. What can I sing? One line that I know. I know this line.
What? But isn't it like a main chorus? Like, give me like 5 lines.
Oh my gosh! I told you I have to refresh my. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. How about this? Okay, I'm just gonna try it, and if I don't get don't be mad at me. But all right. Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. That's a piece of the song.
See, like you're too good not to be sharing stuff.
Thank you.
Now, how? So first off, a cappella is beautiful. Like it actually lets you hear your voice. How different is that from? I don't know the original. So how different is that from the original? Is that like exactly like the original?
No, you know, I tend to put my own little Stephanie twist on it, just a little. But it still honors the original, I would say, hopefully. So.
Even if it's just taking a chorus and play with it for 20 minutes and then record. And whatever comes up as like a 30-day challenge.
30 days? So once every 30 days?
No. Once a day for 30 days. Not once every 30 days.
Once a day every 30 days. Dang. Okay, yeah. You know what?
But you're not allowed to spend 5 hours on it. That's the thing, right? Like you're too much of a perfectionist, so it's got to be perfect and everything.
Yeah.
Even in the setup of that last one, you're like, well, don't be mad at me. Like, I'm not going to be mad at you. This is great. So you only have 20 minutes max to work on it and record it and then publish it. And just like, even if it's not the whole song, don't worry about the whole song. Just take that Pocahontas and add like 8 more lines to it or whatever the main thing is. But I would pick high songs that like people know.
Yeah.
Not the unknown. You can throw a couple of the unknown little ones in there that you mess with that other people don't, but like the high level ones that I'm sure the Pocahontas one is big. I just don't know it. You know, I think of like Aladdin, A Whole New World. I can show you the world. You know, all that. That's a big one, right? There's like 18 other songs underneath that one that people don't know as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just pick different genres. Like pick a lot, pick Disney, pick Kanye, you know, pick some folk song, pick a soul song, pick a whoever. Like whoever's look at your playlist and your music, and whoever's like pops as being a little bit different, and then what your favorite song is from them, and then just the chorus. 20 minutes max if you start the timer, and I got to get it up in 20 minutes, and then post to your Instagram, and maybe even YouTube. It's a little maybe short for YouTube, but it's the seeds of stuff. Like you take a Bruno Mars song and you turn it into something. Or I just think you've got too much talent to sit on it and only make it perfect and only do one video a month.
Thank you for challenging me. I should have known I was going to get challenged on this live.
It's happening. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I mean, I want to see what you come up with. And the covers lead you to getting the awareness to find your original stuff. There was a band yesterday, the Petersons. I don't know if you've heard of the Petersons. It's like this YouTube band that they did. I forget what the song is. It's going to bother me. They're right after you now on my playlist. You're number one and they're number two. I'm going to find it. A very folk, like super folk band. And they put out a song that I knew and that I really liked, and then that made me dive more into their world. So here, okay. Can we see it? Can we see the playlist? Can we see the top here? This is Stephanie. There's Stephanie's song, Believe. It's number one. It's the cover. It's the cover of my playlist here. Okay, but number two, Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Okay, actually, I have heard that before.
Yeah. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. There's a West Jamaica version of it too, which is insane. Toots and something. Anyway, but you see, I'm in crazy. After that is then Limbo, Daddy Yankee, then a Chinese song, then Flow Rida, then a bachata song. So I'm all over the place.
Yes. That's great.
But that number two song, these guys, Take Me Home. This is a super famous song. And I went to their channel, and it made me want to dig more into their stuff. And then there's a bunch of lesser-known stuff as well as their own original music. So if you did the Disney song, or you did the Kanye or Eminem or the whatever, it's like, wow, that's so cool. Who's a Stephanie person? And then they want to dive into your channel, and then they find out about Believe. Like that's how you hack to get what you did. To me was great, but I love Believe, so I'm gonna default to liking that song. But tapping into what people are already listening to, and most covers from talented people are good from the skill level of the voice, but not in the arrangement. It's basically the exact same thing that the original person did. A lot of them, right? The talented ones. So if you can then mix in your soulful, folky style as well into a song, I think that's how people will find you, and then they'll discover Believe, and then they'll say, hey, can you can I book you for a gig? Are you signed to a deal? And then you have a really tough choice whether accounting is even what you want to do anymore, because you get so much opportunity from the singing world.
Wow, now I see why you're asking all those questions, like to challenge myself to go outside of my box and just bring in things that, people are listening to and just put my own spin on it. Yeah. This is really, really helpful. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time just to coach me on this. This is really good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to see you win. And the fact that you've got enough music in you already for 3 years, and it frustrates me that it's going to take you 3 years to get all that music out. I want more eyes. I want more ears on your music. Somebody's saying do Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston is kind of your style. I mean, she's not as folky, but the soul is there. But yeah, sure, take one. Like take whatever take the I Will Always Love You and slay it. Do your version of it. but people will find you for those covers and then find your original music and then fall in love with you. I mean, it's hard for people not to fall in love with you. You're getting lots of love here already, but I think people really, yeah, people don't do enough covers. The thing for you is just dropping the perfection edge. You know, keep it for your original once a month, awesome perfection, but then 20 minutes a day. Because what's your message? Like, what do you want people to get from your, you know, art makes people feel, right? So you're creating this art, you want people to feel something as a whole, not just in that one song of Believe. What's the message that you want people to feel through your music?
I want people to feel encouraged. I want people to feel elevated out of wherever they're at. So
that's great. So if you want people to feel encouraged, is the message then only trust your art, only release something when it's perfect?
Challenged, man. I'm convicted.
Like you need more encouragement for yourself to say, hey, this is me, and I might have messed up that note, and I'm going and I'm doing this. Because it's the message for you is not only release when it's perfect. Like you don't want your audience, your listeners to feel like they can only start something if it's perfect. Because then they'll never start. But that's a lot of what you're living. So now it's switching that up, right? I like it. 30-day challenge with Stephanie. Now, how do you pronounce your last name?
Ogine.
Ogine. It's I don't have it in front of me.
Ogine. Oguine.
Yeah, okay. Ogine. So Stephanie Ogine, and Stephanie with a PH. My sister is Stephanie with an F, so that always messes me up. But yours is the normal spelling. 30-day challenge. 20 minutes a day. I want to tag me in some. I'll watch it. Okay. And if you don't do it, I may never talk to you again. Yeah, no, you've got too much talent and soul and heart and love and purpose to sit on this and not do enough with it and have it just be this kind of once a month thing that you throw together. Yeah.
All right, Evan. Okay.
All right, Stephanie. We're paying attention. We're gonna follow along.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
So much. Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.